Hey, what's up? It's AK Talks Morning Show brought to you by your Tuesday morning and shit. I am sick. I'm tired. This is. Let's find something here. Fucking worked 18 days in a row out of 29 days. I'm tracking it. It's fucking terrible. I got sick this weekend. I still worked. It's fucking mucus down to my fucking gullet. Spitting all day long, sniffing. Just feel like a piece of shit. That's all. God needs to stop fucking me, cause that's the only issue. He probably thinks we're best friends or something. Like I owe this nigga money, or I'm the baddest bitch in the world. But he keeps on fucking me over and over and over. I've worked 18 days and still broke. You know how fucking horrible that is. Out of 29, it's not even over. I just tracked it. That's all I did. That's the only reason why I can say 18th out of 29. My first weekend off is February 1st, and been working since January 2nd. So, this is so much fun. I am having so much fucking fun. And sick too. And have to go to fucking work. Have to, I'm at the point of life where driving in an hour helps. It makes me feel so much more happier. An hour drive anywhere, any direction. I don't care. It could be in traffic. It can be speeding down to I-95. Just behind the wheel. That's where comfort lies on. And I'm trying to keep up on everything I've been doing because I've been living like shit for the past 17 days out of 18. And I'm trying to now clean up the car, clean up the room, do everything I was doing that I should have been doing before. So it's just so much fun. I'm having so much fun. And it's just a wazoo moment. Did I sleep on a blanket yesterday? No, I just slept on a jacket because I did my laundry and I just got too tired and I just fell asleep. The only thing that's good about any of this shit is now I've been sober for 3 days because I've been that tired. I've been that tired where I couldn't even drink. I thought drinking felt like a job, so I just decided not to and decided just to go to sleep instead because that was a lot easier than drinking. Am I going to get back on the grind? Am I going to get back on the hustle? Am I going to get to the AA league? No, I don't know yet. I really don't. I have the shittiest Yingling lager ever made inside the world, and I drink my beer warm because that's the fastest way to get drunk. And it's fucking tastes like fucking dog water. I hate it so much. I should have bought a seltzer, but now I need to finish this before I buy some more beer. It is the nastiest, warmest. It just tastes like mucus. It's thick. It's so fucking thick, and it doesn't go down smooth. It doesn't even burn. It just sits on the. It sits on my tongue and sits on my throat. No diddy. It's just gross as fuck. Yeah, I hate this shit, dude. I'm just fucking tired and tired. I get home late every single day. I don't do enough comedy anymore, so I just feel miserable. And I try to find a job that's closer to me. There was an opening about 20 minutes instead of doing an hour drive every single morning. It was a 20-minute drive. But and I got the interview date. I got the interview, but I forgot I had court that day too. So I just texted the boss man. I was like, "Hey," and I already know this guy too. So I was like, "Hey, totally forgot had a court date today for failed inspect or expired inspection. Can I reschedule it for like 4 hours later?" And then he texts me back the most professional fucking email back. He hit me with the good evening, Mr. Idris. I have something something disregarded the interview because this unprofessional behavior. You could have noticed send a notice earlier at your earliest convenience, but a 24-hour notice shows that you do not deem this whatever. You don't take the shit serious. And he said, hope you have your own further endeavors. I don't know what the fuck that means, but he just says, don't do that shit in the future. And honestly, I was like, let me have a good attitude. He's still my boss. It's fucking army shit, all right? Like, I see him during drill weekend once a month, and I was trying to apply for the full-time position so I can see him every single day. But I did it, and that fucking pissed me off. But I was like, no, let me have a great attitude here. Maybe not fucking say anything mean because the army's big, but it's basically small. Everyone knows everyone, so I'm not gonna talk shit about him a lot. So I was like, no, let me have a good attitude. Whoever got the position probably deserved it. and I just might have to move down south and find a better place that's closer. I was like, all right, let me just fucking be professional, take accountability, yada yada do. It was my fault. I should have told him earlier, but I didn't remember. And then guess what? The position's still open. It's open for a whole nother month, so I have to apply again just to hear this whole fucking just to get the interview. Like it's so fucking retarded. And then I got mad, and then I called him a useless piece of shit. And then they called the people at my job called him because they're best friends at first name basis, and he's like, "Hey, I have one of your guys over here," and he said, were you a useless piece of shit back in the day?" And I was like, "Oh, fucking shit! Why are you guys doing this to me? Why are you guys fucking ruining my chances right now?" So yeah, I'm applying for that fucking job again, so I can hear him say no again. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this guy, dude. I don't deserve anything, but I at least should have a fight. I should get the fucking interview. Fuck that shit. I don't want to drive an hour if I don't have to, or I have to drive 20 minutes. I'm tired of waking up early and drinking smoothies all day long. I think that's the reason why I'm like this. I have to drink smoothies because that's the easiest and fastest way to get nutrition and not feel hungry and still have energy and still have a balanced diet. So I'm drinking 4 to 5 smoothies a day, and it's fucking gross now. In the beginning, it was cool. I was happy trying all these new flavors. But now I drink the same one every single day, 3 times a day. It's bananas, peanut butter, and water, ice water. That's it. And I put a bunch of honey so it doesn't taste like shit anymore. Drinking that 3 times a day, and it's fucking annoying, dude. It's just not even healthy. It's just annoying. I drank a soda recently. I haven't been drinking soda at all because I just been smoothing it up, trying to save $1, smoothing everything up. Drank a soda, nasty as fuck, dude. I think it was like 10 days without soda at all. Drank one, I was like yuck, and I still finished it, but it was yucky. I don't know. Is this educational? Is this what a 25-year-old man should say? Yucky for a podcast? Is this funny? When does it get funny? Huh? I don't know. I am sick. That's the reason why this shit sucks. I can't fucking care enough. But hopefully you're listening and tuning in and like, comment, and subscribe. All right. And you know what? Comment your favorite moment inside the video. Okay. I've also been watching this one dude. His name is FD Signify. All right. So the issue is, if I have any type of happiness in my voice, I start coughing. So I need to stay in this monotone, miserable tonality because my soul doesn't want me to be healthy. So I've been watching this guy FD Signifier. He does informative video essays. Never heard of that shit in my life. That was too exciting. All right, never heard of it before, and all right, I felt it coming up. Okay, and he talks about a lot of things inside of black culture, hip hop, media, men, justice system, incels, interracial dating, propaganda, and everything else in that nature. And it's very interesting to see because he has a degree, and the only time I actually respect this degree in research and teaching or some shit, and it really does help to gather up this information and giving everybody a very in-depth diagnosis or perspective about the whatever topic he wants to cover. One of the topics he talked about was the Manosphere, the Andrew Tate dudes, the Fresh and Fit, the Sneeko, all the guys who are just like douchebags to be douchebags. Kind of ties in with the incels, but he described these guys as people who are been victim and now are victimizing other people just by the way they talk about their childhood or the way they approach life or talk to other people, especially women. Having such a negative and controlling mindset isn't healthy, and it stems from other issues, and it really doesn't help. It doesn't build the narrative. Something that was very interesting that he talked about was that most men go into this sphere unwillingly for about 6 to 9 months or something like that, and it is leave after they realize like, yo, these guys are just saying the same shit over and over again, and none of this information is actually useful. Let me skedaddle before it gets too hot, and it is jump off the boat. And that's interesting because, yeah, I was in that sphere for a while. I was like, oh, yeah, these guys are just entertaining. That's what I describe them as, just entertaining. I don't really take their words from merit, just an entertaining folk. But he also talks about something that's very interesting that I like to elaborate on. Even though he did a 3-hour video, I'm going to do a 30-minute fucking shitty one. He talked about propaganda, and the way to fight propaganda is to all right. The way to fight propaganda is to make propaganda in itself, and to teach people about what propaganda is all about. It's not an educational status or anything, but it's more just a propaganda and anti-propaganda conversation. Because you can learn as much as you want to learn, but you need to understand when something is actively trying to get you. It's actively trying to change your mindset. Biggest example he had was the Joker. He had the Joker as an example of how some people watched that movie and got inspired or felt ready to for change or some way in that direction of like, oh, he's a hero, but ideally he was an antisocial, mentally deranged loser that dreamt of everything and had no base of reality or a sense of community in his own people, and it would never ever be possible for anybody else to actively get to that level. Even if there was a million Jokers, nobody would really buy into that culture because it's just disgusting in itself and selfish in nature. And people really didn't get that message from it. They thought it was just like a really cool film, and Joker is kind of like a hero now because he changed the world for the better. Another thing he talked about was yeah, the antisocial behavior is an interesting topic for me because I live in antisocial behavior, and I really didn't think it was an issue until he started naming other things that go with it. Not understanding a sense of community, not relying on other people, not showing any vulnerability emotionally, physically, or any other way towards other people because you just don't trust them and shit. It doesn't really help a working mind to be antisocial. And I always thought it was the opposite. I thought true geniuses were the people who kept themselves in caves for 40 years at a time and shit like that and then told people they were God. But no, he said that's just an unhealthy mindset. It really won't get you anywhere but a bad mental case. He didn't say that. I'm trying to summarize it. Yeah, knowledge and propaganda. Something that was interesting that I didn't understand was he explained sex and gender in a very easy way, and I also realized I'm not transphobic anymore. Fucking shit. Sex is what you're assigned to. Gender is the construct. And now, before you think I'm a hippie, fucking liberal propaganda bullshit, the only reason I could understand it is because he said back in the day, men used to work with their hands to support a family. Now men don't have to work with their hands to support a family. Does that make that person any less of a man? No, it doesn't. He's still supporting his family by any means. Just because he's not breaking his back and instead really just sitting down in an office does not make him any less of a man. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, that's what gender is all about. It's not about your penis. That's what sex is about. It's about the stigma of a man. What really defines a man? What can you say he is acting like a man by doing what nature in your own eyes, or in culture, or in the community's eyes, or in the grand scheme of things eyes? It is a spectrum, and I know I sound like a fucking blue hair, whatever, 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 but that's because the propaganda got to you too. All right, you can have a concept of an idea. There's no reason you should believe it 100%. Do I think this is true? I don't know. I don't give a shit that much. Honestly, really don't. Don't give a shit if you paint your nails and beat the shit out of me, dude. You're strong, you're strong. You're weak, you're weak. I disrespect everybody at an equal level and also respect everybody at an equal level. But the transphobic shit really got to me because I always thought those guys were just weird. I didn't have any hate in my heart because I don't believe in hating somebody for whatever reason. You should have, even if you have a really good reason, hating somebody is still not worth the fight. And the reason why he talked about transphobia is because what the fuck? It's about the way they're being treated, and that he gave the example of the way we treat trans people is an example and something that shouldn't be done. We shouldn't stigmatize them as evil, mentally deranged, or even not allow them any surgeries if they want a surgery at a ripe old age of whatever, whatever, whatever. Like if something makes somebody happy, why would you step in between it? Because of what? And if you say it's because of children, then it's obviously, yeah, don't let the kids do it. I don't care if the parents say yeah, all right. No, don't let him do it. Let him fucking live a life as a whatever he is, and he can dress whatever he wants. But surgery, surgery, and if you want to make that choice after you become an adult, and they tell you everything that comes with it, harder to find jobs, harder to find love, harder to find a true sense of self, or whatever they want to say to you at the time. What am I? Why did I say that part? Then yeah, make the choice. But why am I transphobic? I don't know. I didn't have a good reason to be transphobic. I don't have a good reason to hate somebody because they're trans. A lot of people like pointing towards religion, saying religion said it was bad. But in the end of the day, dude, it's like if God's asking you to hate somebody because of what they are you really believing in God? You think God's really telling you to hate somebody, have hate in your heart because it's righteous? How does that make you feel? Or how does that make sense? Not even feel. How does that make sense? Fucking shit. Maybe that's why I'm sick. God hates me. Well, guess what, bitch? I hate myself too. I didn't call God a bitch. That made me feel uncomfortable. Capitalism. He also talked about capitalism and how we're in late stage capitalism. Oh, the later stage of it. Whoa, what does that mean? I don't know. I think it's monopolizing every single industry. There's like 4 or 5 companies that run every single sector: agriculture, technology, wealth, finance, agriculture again. Do I do the research? Do you come to me for research? You dumb fuck. Why do you think you know what I mean, dude? Just listen to conspiracy theory. So, only way to beat capitalism is communism. Ooh, the Russians were right. Oh, blah dee da 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 da. Vladimir. I don't know. They're oh, fucking shit. I'm too excited. That hurt. That one hurt a lot. That came straight from the chest. Oh shit. Did I do 30 minutes? Cause I am in pain. Alright, I'm just gonna do 20 today. I can't talk no more. That hurt a lot. That one was a sealer of a deal. Um, so comedy. I need to talk calm. All right, I'm gonna talk like I'm on NPR because this is the only way I'm not gonna hurt my fucking heart at this point. So capitalism is bad, and we're experiencing late stage capitalism. And late stage capitalism is where monopolized industries take over in every sector. And when a monopoly arises, there goes the respect of humanity. It just goes right out the door because the wealth gap is so immense. They stop really treating people as people, and they stop giving the opportunity to the general public. So now people only way for people to be rich is for insider knowledge, insider trading, insider whatever. You got to be part of the game to play the game now, and that's a bad thing. So equalizing the levels, equalizing a standard opportunity of of life. Jesus Christ, equal opportunity of life. All right, fucking shit. Why am I trying so hard, dude? I can't do this. This has been AK Talks Morning Show. Have a fucking classy day, dumbass.